Checking if I'm live streaming. Am I on? Okay, I am on. And let me go ahead and just share this to my profile. All right, so today I am going to be talking about one important thing because I know for a fact when I was starting out my online business, I got stuck with this. Well, not for a long time, but I did have that challenge of going back and forth with the niche. Um, so if uh, you were able to catch my live last week, I talked about what you need to do before you even craft your offer. So right now I'm going to talk about exploring niches because if you are even thinking if you are watching this, right, this is for anyone who is uh, mompreneur, dadpreneur, anyone who is entrepreneur who's still in their 9 to 5 and wanting to be able to transition fully into their online business, right? Creating an online business, creating a passive income, and being able to do exactly what they want, being able to design what design the life that they want, right? And niches will be a little bit tricky to get into because you're going to tailor it to who you are, what you do, what you love, but let me tell you something. Um, and I'm doing this because I don't want you to get stuck with niches, right? Because I and some of my colleagues in digital marketing have been stuck with looking for the right niche for ourselves or exploring different niches and moving from one niche to the other. And I don't want you to stay stuck, meaning, or I don't want, not even stuck, right? Because you can be stuck and still have that interest with digital marketing or online marketing. But what I don't want you to do is give up on that dream, right? So this is for anyone who is entrepreneur, 35 years old to 55 and over, and you are wanting to live your passion, and you have been itching and dying to be able to have that, that liberty of being able to put yourself out there. And maybe you might not be someone who's comfortable in putting yourself out there, but I'm going to give you this one question. If you know that putting yourself out there will help you reach out to all of your people who needs you to solve your problem, and that is where you are going to be generating your leads. So you're going to be finding your people, your people will find you, learn from you, you'll be able to help more people, and that's going to be the natural way to find your leads. Would you do it if you're solving someone's problem and you're starting to you know be able to charge people and live the life of your dream, block your calendar based off of what your availability is, and also generate income from there? Would that be something that you would do, right? Because the beautiful thing about having social media or taking advantage of the social media, I mean, we didn't have this years back, right? We didn't have a platform to be able to make people laugh, make people cry, educate people, or what else? Entertain, educate, um, and just be able to help people solve problems. But now we have this powerful tool, and all you need to do is really, really take advantage of that. right? So let me just get that out of the way first. So if you knew that you're able to solve problem, you're able to be yourself, even if I don't want you to overthink the process yet, because that's what will where you'll get stuck, right? And also, eventually or pretty soon, people will ask some questions that will help you generate more income, right? Maybe you're not doing high ticket as of yet. But don't even think of high ticket, low ticket, or hybrid of how much you'll charge, right? Because you can be doing low ticket, and a lot of people are coming to you because I've seen people who charge low ticket and generate millions, and there are people who do and charge mid, but that one is kind of complicated because you're trying to solve a problem and also catering to clients in high ticket. In high ticket, usually it's longer term, it's more transformational, but sometimes, that's what's complicated because you have to solve, so many different problems. Whereas it's low ticket, you're solving one problem at a time, and it's just low ticket. It doesn't demand your attention. Whereas in higher ticket um, charge or clients, you have to be more committed, but also you generate a lot more income as well. Well, it's just there's always a pros and cons. So and you don't I'm just letting you know that I'm letting you know this so that you know that you have different choices and you can tailor it as you go along, because your offer will your offer will evolve as you go along with this journey. Um, so I say this journey because you are going to find who you truly are along the way, right? Because with me, I started out offering creating websites, search engine optimization. Then I went to lead generation. Then, you know, my offers evolved each time, right? Because as you go along and you let um, time and experience and feedback um, evolve you, or if you co-create with your own evolution, then you will discover that this is the route that is most effective, or that will help out more people, and you go there and right. And sometimes people do different offers or launch different offers. They can be launching, I have some few clients, they launch, she launches different offers. And if you are able to do that, then, it's going to be depending on you, right? But if you want, I've seen some of my clients just offer one every quarter, right? So it just really depends on what comes up in your journey. So your journey will be different from everyone else. And also to the beautiful thing about social media is that when you are scrolling, you are seeing the trends, right? Of course, we don't want the negative trend, the negative news trends, right? But as you explore your niche or what you want and what you're showing up for, you will find so many offer that are the same as you, and you'll be able to pick up those pieces from other people, right? So, for example, my offer is a um, full automation, full launching of my clients' services, and that includes the platform as well, automation and curating funnels and emails, and crafting offer from beginning to end, and also with the result. So I was able to put that together just because um, I have seen so many different things that I like that I want to be able to offer, right? But you don't have to offer something complex. You can just show up, and probably you're just wanting to be able to talk about working out. You're just showing up to work out, and that's where you start. As far as you're showing up, probably to inspire others, that's your intention. But pretty soon, people once you start putting yourself out there and putting there are people who are just showing that they're working out, but later on, um, when you are starting to really uh, give information, right? When you decide, the moment that you decide to help other people, to be on to help other people, because right now maybe you're just inspiring people, but once you add your voice to it, then that's a time that people will know and ask more information, right? And that's a time that you'll be able to craft your offer, because a lot of people are asking about, how did were you able um, to shape your booty like that, or how are you able to gain that muscle or lose that pounds or whatever it may be. You will gravitate those people who love you, and also you will receive all of those comments, those questions, those inquiries naturally, and then from there you will grow, right? But so yeah, so we're going to talk about the niches, and this one is just very generic, right? I don't want you to overthink this. This is just giving you an idea of the evergreen is just something that has been thriving in the industry like forever, right? Health and wellness can include, anything mental, spiritual, physical, personal finance, relationships and dating, self-improvement. Self-improvement can have that, um, being able to create your business or launching your brand. And then online education is just learning, um, being educated with, social media management, website design. So more of the feed or the algorithm will show you more of the coaches that are in that industry. So those are those niches, right? So right now, I don't want you to overthink it, but you can, with the hobbies that you have or expertise that you have or what you love doing, you can try to classify yourself and check and see where you land, right? And then trending niches right now, e-commerce and drop shipping. So if you are into selling stuff that's trending, especially in TikTok, there's a lot of people selling digital marketing and entrepreneurship. That's my line of business. Travel and adventure, people, going anywhere and everywhere, and exploring different cultures. Um, and then food and cooking, mukbang, right? So gaming, right? Some people go online to game and they profit off of that. So, but those are the trending niches right now. Profitable niches. So even if we say that this is evergreen, trending, or profitable, I don't want you to overthink this, right? I don't want you to think what is profitable or think whatever trending is or evergreen. I want you to think of, where do I fall under, right? And if you don't fall under anything, like for example, you are a person who's wanting to do arts and crafts, so that can be, online education, right? So don't discount yourself if you don't know yet how to classify it under. I'm just giving you an understanding of what the niches are, because niche riches are in the niches. And I can prove this because when I niche down, and I was calling out a specific demographic, specific target audience, that helped me acquire 98%, 98% of my clients are organic. So it's very, very important, but at the same time, you are the niche. You can be a parent who loves, who are really good in, um, how do you say this, in soft parenting, or is it soft parenting? So you might have the skills for that, and people might be asking you about that. Oh, and also at the same time, you love cooking and you can show up for that as well. So don't think that you have to right now niche down if you don't have it. You just show up for what you feel like you want to share to people, because people will want to know, how do you um, raise a child with a positive parenting or soft parenting, right? And also, you might be putting your ingredients out there and how you're cooking, and people are interested with that as well. And when you, especially if you put up reels or ads, when you put up reels, it will find the right people. It's not going to say that, okay, and once people find you, they will just explore, naturally explore what are the things that you are doing, right? And you will either they will either just follow you for the food and the recipes, or they will follow you with both, right? So don't be scared, because you will know, that's the time that you will test, and know if it's working or not, or are you attracting people who wants your recipes or wants your technique in parenting, right? So be it's not until you put out yourself out there that you're gonna know if one niche is working for you or not. So don't discount, because you are the actual niche, right? So technology and gadgets, those are profitable ones. Home decor and home improvements, beauty and skincare, fitness and sports, pet care and animals. So again, some of these, like fitness and sports, can be in the wellness, technologies and gadgets, can be under, gaming, or, so these are just to give you ideas that if what you love doing falls under them, it means that you already have classification. So start putting you can put yourself out there as soon as right now, and not for you to show off, because sometimes that's what stops us, right? What stops us is like thinking maybe they think I'm showing off, or whatever people are thinking. But if you position yourself as a problem solver, as someone who solves problems, specific problems, again, it doesn't have to be clear right now. I'm giving you a permission not to be clear as of yet, but just showing up to show, because if you're passionate even about, fixing cars, right? Just showing off to show how I fixed this. Know that maybe you're thinking like, well, I just fixed it, it's just easy for you, but to other people who don't know how to do it, they need your solution, right? Because they will search how to make spark plugs work, or what's the right spark plug for this, and you have the solution. So you're thinking, well, you just buy that kind of spark plug or research or whatever. But that's easy for you, but not for other people, right? So your process, there will be always someone who will be needing your solution to the problem. Niche selections criteria. So think of your passion and expertise, market demands. Again, you can check on any of these niches that I'm talking about. Um, and competition analysis, you can go to YouTube. So let me go ahead and do that right now and kind of show you. Oops, my thing is not working. YouTube. Whoa, it opened up a whole different tab. I just want YouTube. All right. Let me pull up all of these screen. Right. So- All right. So if, for example, you are wanting to talk about, and you're seeing all of my research here, wanting to talk about fitness, for example, uh, mom fitness, right? Okay, let's say it's that. Right. So are there a lot of people watching it, right? 2.8 million views. Mom goodness, 136. So you can see there's a lot right there. But of course, I don't want you to look at this and say, well, there's a lot of people doing it already. Let me not do it, right? So don't think of it that way. Um, just think of it as you showing up and um, the moment that algorithm or the moment, yeah, the moment algorithm shows you up for those people um, who are looking for that exact description or even the hashtags, right? The more you'll be able to the more you'll be able to get found, right? And you don't have to worry about getting the views. All you're worrying about is solving people's problems. And the more you put yourself out there, you can, you don't have to do it each and every single day. You can start scheduling one time or just posting. Um, and, that's where you start. You can check on the trends there, or you can check on Google, right? Google, and then the keywords, um, mom, fitness, fitness. Of course, it's going to show you all the local ones, but you can see YouTube. Of course, YouTube and Google are um, together, but you'll be able to see that there's a lot of fitness moms, right? And of course, it doesn't have to be just fitness. You can start researching your own niche. So, what's the market demand out there? Competition analysis, and check and see who are your competitions out there, what they're doing. Sometimes I even um, get all the free stuff of those other online marketers, what they're doing, checking and seeing what they're doing. You can do like you can take low ticket offers of how they're presenting themselves, what they're presenting to people. And then of course the monetization potential. Of course, right now you won't be able to explore that as of yet unless that you already have that experience, but you can be monetized in different ways. So I'm gonna give you that list. I have that free list. So I'm gonna be dropping that information. Let's see. I think um, this one is another deal of mine. So um, yeah, so you can download this. It's for free. And I'm gonna place that in the comment section so that you can download that. It's for free. So again, the more you show up for people, the more you'll be known, the more, don't worry about the views, don't worry about everything that's involved in generating money, because the more you help out people, the more you'll get rewarded for it. And I created a content the other day um, about this question, right? Will you be waiting 40 years working for someone else, or will you take that step right now? Right? Just imagine, waiting until 40 years working for someone else, right? So you are doing everything for someone else, asking permission, not building your dream, right? When you can, there's just so many resources and ways in order for you to start your journey right now. And of course, I'm gonna talk to you about, one of the few things that you can start right now. I have this Get Paid with You Accelerator. And what this does is teach you about online marketing, about showing up. It will give you some contents, 4 weeks of reels ideas. You can craft it to your own niche, to how you're showing up, how to set up your Instagram, and you can do the same for your Facebook. 54 plus bonus reel hooks. So done for you faceless content, Instagram growth hacks, rights to modify. So you can resell this as well. So while you are in your job in your 9 to 5, you can resell this um for $47. So I'm also giving you mock-ups because these like really help out in presenting your offer. And you can use it even if you have a free Canva. So all of the information are here in the Get Paid to Be You Accelerator. It's like a 238 page, and it's all of these instructions, all of these things that you will learn here. I wish I had it when I was starting out, because it really these are the things that I needed when I was starting out, instead of me getting into a high ticket coaching or hiring a mentor. Although of course that got me started. If it wasn't for that high ticket mentorship, then I wouldn't have been able to craft so many contents, help out other clients. But yeah, so it's just $47 for everything. And you can start, uh, I will give you, there's a video as well in there that helps you create it and, how do you say this, personalize it as if it's your own. So you have the right to resell it. Even these mock-ups as well, you can resell it, and it's for you to be able to take advantage of. So you are this is a good transition, right? So if you resell it, then you are already not just reselling and earning, but you're also uh, learning. So you're learning and earning and earning and learning at the same time. So I'm just gonna go to the other page here. And this is, this is just optional, but this will help you jumpstart not having to pay thousands of dollars to, in order for you to get started, right? So if you want the CRM, because there's a CRM within this, right? We have the stand store and also the mini chats. If you don't want to have to utilize so many different tools, then you can use the SOP Digital Solutions high level. And also we have the DFI hooks and captions, which you can utilize for your posts as well, and also your email swipe template. So you can use that for your email nurture. So all of these will be set up already in the go high level. So you don't have to worry about setting it up. It's just a matter of you being able to personalize it. But if you don't want to go through the trouble of having to, so this one is $47 a month if you take advantage of the high level. And then this one to set up everything for you, and you don't have time, you have more money than time, then this is for you. SOP tech setup. We will personalize your brand and everything. And again, it's not gonna be the end of the day if you put up your brand, right? Your brand will forever be evolving as you go along in this journey. And if you want to be able to do it your own, we have some videos on there on how to personalize it. So all you'll have to do is click onto this one to have that system. And this is all in one system. And this is what I use, what my clients use in order for them to not have to get so many different systems. You will have one repository of your leads. So it's one lead management system. So that's to get you jump started and get ahead of the game. Going back to the niche, right? Um, so you will get your monetization potential, um, and also your target audience engagement. So just being engaged, just putting yourself out there. Don't think right away, because right now, if you are still in your 9 to 5, right? um, you don't have to wait until you quit your job, because maybe you're thinking, well, I don't have time right now. You can be crafting your content even early in the morning or nighttime or whenever you have time, right? So don't think that it is not possible, because it is, because that's what I do. Although of course, I am full time doing my online marketing, but what I just want to say is that you can start putting yourself out there, even just posts again in that accelerator. You can have even faceless reels, but whatever is in your mind. So for example, you have just solved a problem with your relationship, right? Just start posting something about that. How did you solve that struggle in your relationship, right? But also I have this get paid to be you all access, as to where I help you craft your compelling and irresistible offer from beginning to end, right? So this one is something that you will do on your own, but I am going to be guiding you to do it. But it has the Get Paid to Be You Accelerator. You will have power of self-awareness, uh, network. You will have networking opportunities. You will have access to all the Get Paid to Be You lives that I do within the Facebook group. And also you will have the 100 plus DFY hooks and captions and email swipe templates. And it's going to be included, and also get paid to be accelerated. I'm going to clean this out. But yeah, you will have the accelerator as well included. If you purchase first the accelerator and then you purchase this, then you will be refunded with the accelerator. And again, you have those all bonuses. Like this is worth so much, and you are just getting it for 397, or three payments of 150. And again, you have that option of high level and also tech setup. All right, so let's be done with this one. And I'm going to be putting both links on there so that you can start. And you might be someone who's just looking at my lives. I haven't been live for a few times just because I was crafting all of these offers, and it will take a while if you don't have any direction, and I will help you with navigating through it, because I also have clients as well, and I I help them as well. So I not help them, but I serve them as well. So I have my clients, I have my own offers, and I want to be I'm putting my commitment out there, or I'm helping out people out there who are wanting to start their own online business, embracing their own passion, their expertise, their experience, because I know for a fact I don't want to be serving someone else for 40 years, right? And I know, you might be someone who I was like every morning before I let go of my job, I was thinking in the car, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go inside again. I did a post about that. crying inside the car before you go to work, right? And there's a way. It's just that you have to start right now. You have to take that step one. So if you have been seeing my videos and you have seen this video or this live, go to my last live because I talk about what you need to do in before you even craft your offer, what you need to consider, right? But all in all, I want to let you know that it is possible. It's just a matter of getting started. So, what will get you stuck, right? So, when finding a niche, what will get you stuck is analyzing it. And this is the reason why I'm doing this, is because I don't want you to get stuck with choosing your niche because you're going to get overwhelmed and you're going to be having analysis paralysis and just stop and just go back to your comfort zone, which is your job, and just being standard, right? We are all meant to do some amazing things, solving people's problems. And if it within yourself right now, even after this live, if within yourself, and I know for a fact that if this is calling you, you have been feeling or hearing these voices in your head, you're not crazy, because like with me when I was in the Philippines, because I migrated to the US, right? When I was in the Philippines, I was chasing buses and chasing buses and jeepneys. I don't know if you know what that feels like, but it's like chasing death, chasing death penalty, because sometimes you have to hang on outside if you don't have a seat, and some people, they don't, some men don't even give you their seat, right? You have to be hanging on to, and I have my college uniform, right? And I'm sweating chasing my public ride, the jeepneys and buses, right? And all I was thinking was, I'm gonna have my own car, and now I have my own car. It's already paid off, of course, thanks to my partner too. It's a teamwork, right? But inside me, besides that, right? I know in myself there's something that I have to do in my life. I just don't know what it is. And I'm having goosebumps, and I'm also about to, this is making me teary-eyed because I know in my life, in my past life, I know in myself, I am meant to do something. I just don't know it. And it took me so many years, right? I was, like I'm already 41. I didn't start doing what I love until I was 39. And you're probably in that 35 or, 55 range, and you're still stuck doing what you don't love, or maybe you are entrepreneur, running a business that you don't really love, that you don't really feel passionate about. And I want to help you transition and find your voice and find who you are, because the reason why we usually are not consistent with showing up is because we are not yet who we are, right? We're still finding our voice. And what makes us stuck with that is that, well, I still have trouble, finding my own self. How can I help other people navigate how to find their own self? But you don't have to talk about finding their self, right? You can do little things, right? How did you solve a problem with your child? How did you, you know, and maybe you don't want to show your child, or you can just show yourself, how did you solve this specific problem with your child? Because if you are going through and you're watching my life right now because you have scanned through and algorithm showed me to you or showed you to me. um but if you scroll through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever social media, right, you are seeing these people and you're learning so many things that, oh, I didn't know that that's possible, right? And sometimes those ideas that they're putting out there is just a recreation of someone else's. And sometimes it's original. It just came out The idea just came out of them, but it's a hybrid or a better version of someone else's idea. So don't think that just because you are still not in your end goal, or you haven't achieved the success, the vision that you're envisioning, you cannot show up. That's not right. You can take your audience in a journey with you. You can evolve with them, right? So whatever problem that you have solved, or your expertise, or you can start with your expertise, your experience, right? You can start dropping breadcrumbs along the way, and someone will pick it up. I'm letting you know right now. Whatever I'm giving you right now are the things that I have learned when I started out, based off of my experience. And that's the reason why I'm sharing. And I should have been sharing this even before, but of course, I that's the reason why I'm doing this, is because I got geared towards so many different niches. And I've learned and know so much that I can do so many things. But you can start out with what I'm telling you right now, right? Whatever you feel passionate about, um, and your expertise. Don't think of these yet, right? I placed it there, I know, but I gave you these ideas, but don't overthink it as of yet, because you are the niche. So whatever you are doing, you can, if you find a solution to a problem in gardening, in parenting, in fitness, in skincare, you have nice skin and people are asking about it, those are solving problems. So if you have all of those, then show up for all of those, and algorithm will show it to those people, and you will know that, well, people love me showing up for beauty. And then you're going to start niching down naturally. But you're not going to niche down, you're not going to show up for those people if you're not putting yourself out there, right? And also, again, going back to, showing up, if you put if you put yourself in the position of serving others, solving people's problems, then it's going to be lesser painful, right? Always be so. Before you put your content, instead of thinking, what will my family member think of me, or what everyone else will think of me, know that that's the start of your journey of finding yourself, of monetizing. So your end goal is to help people, and eventually you get monetized naturally for it. So I hope that you take that courage in order for you to start putting yourself out there. Don't keep your skills to yourself, please. Don't keep your experience, your expertise to yourself, because again, there's so many people out there who are waiting for the solution to that very problem that you have overcome. Um, so don't overthink it. Don't think of the negative feedback, because those people who are not buying into, but there are some people who will say negative things, but eventually you will turn them. The more you become you, the more you solve problem, they will they will turn from, um, you sound ridiculous, or you sound weird, to, are you hiring, right? So they will think of you like, what the heck is she doing, to, do you have opening, right? And of course, I don't want you to overthink the process, right? But that will happen once you start really not being greedy with the experience that you have, the expertise that you have, and really sharing it to people, because the algorithm will spread out the knowledge that you have. The algorithm loves it when you're helping out other people. So I hope that you take that courage and be able to help out other people, because that's the start of your adventure and your journey to being yourself. I will drop all of the links that I have to, uh, to for you to be able to check it out, um, and see if it will help you out. And again, those people who don't want to be in your space, maybe eventually, I know a lot, I've had those because I've, posted so much in my lifetime organic posts, and I showed up, and some people did not become my client until a year, a year afterwards. So don't think that just because they're not biting into it or not um, doing anything right now, don't think that they will not be your clients, because eventually they will know that you are the right person for them. And the more you show up, the more they are going to be more and more convinced, because they will know that you are their person. So again, hopefully this helped you out, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.